Y'all get y'all's asses on in here, man. Y'all get on here so we can get it on. Y'all done made me postpone my whole show. Y'all come on in here. Give y'all a few seconds, man. Get in there. Y'all's asses in here. Made me switch up my whole setup, man. What you talking about tonight? Haters! The haters, man. The real, true haters, man. Haters. I'm talking about these haters tonight. I'm gassed up too. I'm ready for them. Ready for these boys. Just want them to get on in here so I can start getting on their rope. True haters, man. You a cop? What? Ride or die. I'm a ride or die Cowboys fan. Ride or die. I've been a Cowboys fan since Danny White. You don't even know who that is. And I ain't no bandwagon fan. I've been ride or die since the beginning, man. I take the wins with the losses. I don't jump ship. But I'm a real Cowboy fan because I'm a realist. I speak the truth. When we suck, we suck. I speak the truth. I'm not in denial. Oh, you might want to hear this here. Oh, I'm loud enough. You ain't going nowhere. See, let me tell you something, man. I had to get that out. First and foremost, let's get into this here. First and foremost, I understand that there are people who root for their teams. Hey, man, I get it. You got Texans fans, you got Saints fans, you got Chiefs fans, you got Philadelphia Eagles fans. All that's cool. I get it. No problem. But the hate for the Cowboys is nowhere near the hate for any other team in the NFL. Nowhere in the world. Nowhere. The Saints, y'all haters, man. Y'all real live haters, man. Saints fans, New Orleans people, y'all real live haters, man. Real live haters. Y'all got one championship that y'all lucked up and got because the man missed the pass and y'all end up winning the chip. But y'all won. It's cool. But y'all some real live haters, man. Y'all some real live haters. Y'all ain't won nothing since Drew Brees left, and you're not going to win nothing else after. Y'all record last year was horrible, and your record this year was even worse. Saints ain't going nowhere. That's why Sean Payton left, man. Period. Period. Saints fans, y'all shut up. Y'all, first of all, the Saints fans is at home before anybody is at home every season. So y'all don't say nothing. Y'all ain't got nothing to say. Nothing. Nothing. Y'all kill that noise. Now, Texans fans, two things I want to say before I get into y'all right quick. I'm not a hater of the Texans. Never have been. I'm not a hater of anything that's affiliated with the H, man. I'm here. Why would I hate on it? I'm not a fan of the Texans. I'm not a fan, but I'm not a hater. You understand? I like the quarterback. I like the coach. I don't like the franchise. I don't, because I don't like the ownership. But I'm not a hater. When the Texans do well, I congratulate them when they do well. I don't hate on them. I'm not a hater. I've never been a hater. I don't know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? But all you Houston Texans fans, well, let me not say all, because some of y'all are realists. Some of y'all are realists. But most of you Texans fans are some real live haters, man. Y'all ain't never won nothing. Never. And from the looks of it, and even though I like CJ, I like how he playing. He's a stud. I like him. He's stiff. I like the coach. I like the coach when he was playing. You know what I'm saying? He's stiff too. But y'all ain't gonna win shit. You're not gonna win nothing. Matter of fact, you're not gonna win next week. And that ain't because I'm a hater. That's reality. We live in the real world. You're not gonna win next week. Not gonna happen. You're gonna get y'all ass whooped next week. And that's cool. But here's the thing. When y'all get y'all ass whooped, Houston Texans fans, you got every excuse in the book. You come up with everything under the sun as to why you lost. Now I understand why some of y'all mad and you haters of the Cowboys, and some of y'all got, now ain't nobody inviting this live. This is a listening live. I understand why some of y'all always talking about the Cowboys this and the Cowboys that. The fans always say y'all gonna win it every year. What fans in any team or any franchise in any sport don't want to see their team go? What fan? What fan in any sport don't want to see their team win? Every fan on every team wants to see their team go. Every time the Houston Texans come up in another season, every Houston Texans fan say this our year. It's understood. But why when the Texans fans say it's our year, it's okay? Why? Because we're in Houston? We're in Houston? Come on, man. Stop it, man. Every fan says that. Every fan says that. It's okay not to like the Cowboys. It's fine. It's not a big deal. All I'm saying is you don't like them for the wrong reasons. You hate them for the wrong reasons. And that's cool. That's cool. You hate them for the wrong reasons. Some of you hate them because of Jerry Jones. Cool. I don't like Jerry Jones either. I ain't like him when we first got him. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all you hating on Dak. What Dak do to y'all? What did Dak do? Houston, y'all finally got a quarterback worth talking about in the last two years, and now you mad at Dak. What Dak do to you? What Dak do to you? Dak let's focus in right now on Dak. Dak led the NFL in touchdown passes. He had 9 interceptions the whole season. 36-9. 36-9. Ain't but one quarterback that was even close to the touchdown receptions, and that was Jordan Love. Jordan Love had 34. He was 2 behind Dak. Dak was the top 3 quarterback all season. All season. The Cowboys been 12-5 the last 3 years. 12-5 the last 3 years. They've been 12-5. What's the Texans record the last 3 years? Don't worry, I'll wait. Somebody type it in for me because I don't recall what it is. But what was the Texans record the last 3 years? What was it? My ears is big enough to hear y'all from wherever y'all sitting at. I'm listening. Yeah, I know it. I knew I wasn't gonna get no feedback from that. But here's the thing. Again, if we calling it like it is, let's call it like it is. Let's call it like it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind you not liking them, but you're hating for all the wrong reasons, man. You're hating for all the wrong reasons, man. I mean, just come on, man, with the shenanigans, man, for real. I know some of y'all, when the Cowboys win, you got every excuse in the world to come up with when they win. Every excuse. Say, man, in this live, bro, you begging. Don't nobody want to talk about a loser. I know. What's your team? Who's your team? Which team do you root for? Cause from my understanding, you a Texans fan. They been losing. They ain't never won. Never. I don't recall them ever winning. So what do you mean? You gotta like a loser if you're a Texans fan, because they ain't never won shit. Nothing. Ever. Matter of fact, I will go so far. That's why I know you don't have one. I know it. I say I don't have one either. I say the same thing. Now let's get off for Dak first of all, and let's get into the game tonight. Let's really get into the game tonight, right? First and foremost, they lost. They got embarrassed at home. They made everybody that was a Dallas Cowboy fan look bad. It was horrible. The performance that was put on display tonight in Dallas, Texas was bad. That performance was just totally bad. But that performance was bad because the defense never showed up to the game. The defense stayed in the locker room. That defense couldn't stop the Madison Marlins. That defense was horrible. The Warriors coach could have ran over that defense. Them people scored 5 consecutive touchdowns. 5 of them. They had 5 consecutive touchdowns. There is not a team in the National Football League that plays professionally that's going to overcome 5 consecutive touchdowns. Not one. I don't care what your quarterback go out there and do. You cannot give up 5 consecutive touchdowns. Now, let's be honest. Let's call it what it is. The defense sucked. The defense sucked. The sole purpose of you having a top 3 defense is to prevent people from scoring points. They scored 48. They scored 48. They scored 48. So, what do you mean talk football with somebody who knows football? We talking it right now. You said Dak Prescott was the reason the Cowboys lost. You said the man threw interceptions. That's why they lost. That's a lie. That's not why they lost. They lost because the defense gave up 5 touchdowns. I've seen several quarterbacks throw 2 interceptions in the game, 3 interceptions in the game. Hell, I seen them throw 4. I seen Brett Favre throw 4 touchdowns in the game, and the Green Bay Packers still won. So that ain't had nothing to do with it. The fact of the matter is the defense sucked. Period. They never showed up. They never stopped the run. They never stopped the pass. They didn't get not 1 sack, not 1 interception, nothing. That's why they lost the game. They got their ass whooped all over the field. You call it what you want. You probably the only person on here that's saying they lost because the quarterback throw the pick 6. Hell, quarterback throw pick 6 all the time. I see it all the time. I see quarterbacks who throw pick 6s all the time. Matter of fact, I've been seeing pick 6s all season. Deron Bland got 5 of them. I've been watching them all season. But just because you throw a pick 6 don't mean you lose a football game. You got to be able to stop somebody. Period. You got to be able to stop somebody. Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, we're not talking about them losing. We know they lost. We watched it on national TV. Everybody knows they lost. So you tell me what makes me delusional. Because you must have saw a different game than I saw. Football, you exactly right. It's a team sport. You're right. You were 1,000% correct. It's a team sport. But how many people play defense? How many play defense? You keep on saying Dak is a part of the problem. How? How? Explain to me how Dak is a part of the problem. Explain it to me. I'm listening. You can tell me now. I ain't got to invite you. You can tell me now. Just like I'm listening to you now, I can listen to you then. You can tell me right now. How is Dak part of the problem? I'm listening. My ears is real big. Matter of fact, we all listening. Tell it to me. Tell me how Dak is part of the problem when the defense gave up 48. Yeah, that's what I know. That's what I know. I already know. You seeing one side of a football game. That's what you seeing. You seeing one side of a football game. Ain't no quarterback is gonna be the reason why that happened. No quarterback in the world. Matter of fact, how many interceptions did Brock Purdy throw the week before they came back and won? 3 or 4. Was it 3 or 4 for the 49ers? I want to say it was 4. It was either 3 or 4. They came back the next week and ended up winning. Shit happens, bro. That's the nature of the game. Shit happens. But your defense, especially when you have, it's different if you don't have a top 3 defense. That's different. You got a top 3 defense. It's 4 Pro Bowlers on that defense. There's no way in the world you give up 5 consecutive touchdowns in a football game to a 7th ranked team. Them people was the 7th seed. The 7th seed. You gave up 5 straight touchdowns. Anybody in their right mind can see that's the reason why the game was lost, bro. It's not just me. Anybody who saw the game knows them people got their ass. Dallas got their ass whooped because they gave up. They couldn't stop nothing. How about that? They couldn't stop nothing. They couldn't stop me. Me and you could have put a football team out there and scored 50 points on them. Tonight, they couldn't stop nobody. Period. That's why they lost. Plain and simple. We can get off into all that other shit, but it ain't going to make no difference. They lost because they couldn't stop nobody. Period. But what we need to get into, where the hate come from? Where the hate come from? Every time Dallas lose, you got the whole internet got memes go up. They got all this type of shit, and then hey man, them people Dallas ain't them people not cursed. They ain't cursed. They lost. That's all it is. It ain't no curse. It ain't no hex. It ain't none of that shit. They lost. When you don't come out there and play your best football, you're going to get your ass whooped. That's the nature of business and football. You don't come out there and play your best football, you're going to get your ass whooped. Period. I don't care what the team is. Dallas, Houston, San Francisco, Pittsburgh, it don't matter. You're going to get your ass whooped. Point blank. The defense been playing stiff all day, all year. They didn't come out there and play stiff today. That's why they got their ass ran up out of the stadium. That's why. Point blank. Bottom line. Nobody had the Texans pick the scope to win the game like that. Some people thought Cleveland was really gonna beat them people. You know what I'm saying? I did. I thought Houston was gonna win just like they won. I didn't think they was gonna win like that, but I had them pick to win. But the fact of the matter is, shit happens. When you don't go out there and play your best, Joe Flacco has been the best quarterback in the NFL the last, 3 or 4 weeks? Everybody been saying it. Joe Flacco. Oh, man, they got Joe Flacco. He was the best quarterback the last 2 months. And what happened? Didn't go out there and play his best football. Houston put that foot in his ass. That's what happens, bro. That's the nature of the beast. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how you play in the regular season. If you don't come out there and perform when it counts, that's what happens. You take L's. But tonight, this L goes on the Dallas defense. Period, point blank. That ain't the blame for this L. That defense is the blame for this L. Period. You can give up, as an NFL quarterback, you can give up 14 points and come back and win. You can. You can throw 2 or 3 interceptions in the game and come back and win. It happens all the time. The game ain't over because you down 14 or 21. You can be down them kind of points and come back and win. But you can't be down them kind of points and you can't stop nobody. Man, they gave up. Listen, man. Listen. We can sit here. I can sit here and go all night with some people that ain't got no common sense. But since sometimes common sense ain't so common. So let me just break it down to the people who have some type of intelligence, because sometimes people don't have no intelligence at all. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like the Cowboys, that's cool. It's cool. But don't be in denial about why you don't like them. It's okay not to like them. That ain't your team. It's a whole lot of teams I don't like, but I don't hate them. I just don't like them. You know what I'm saying? But when you get to the point to where you just some of y'all need to be honest with yourself and just admit you just a real live hater, man. And that's cool. There's nothing wrong with it if that's what you is. You know what I'm saying? But it's no way you could be hating on a team or hating on somebody who ain't playing their best when you ain't playing your best. How the hell that go? How that go? That don't make no sense. You hate, like I said earlier, you Saints fans. Y'all horrible. Y'all horrible. Y'all some of the biggest haters on the planet. And y'all ain't shit. The Saints ain't shit. They ain't shit. I'm just saying. I'm just calling it like it is. But sometimes misery love company. So since when you not a winner on a winning franchise, guess what? You don't want to see nobody else win. You know what I'm saying? Bro, they on Dak ass the same reason they be on James Harden. Because he never show up in the play. I don't disagree. I don't disagree with that. I'm with you 1,000%. But here's the thing, bro. Let me tell you something. Here's the thing. And hear me when I say this, because I don't want to sound delusional like my partner said. I don't want to sound delusional, right? But here's the thing. If you go out, I'm talking about you, Dominique. I'm talking about you. If you go out as an NFL quarterback, right? Your defense give up 5 touchdowns in a row. In a row. You expect to win? Yes or no? Do you? I don't give a damn if you're a Pro Bowler, you make $200 million, whatever you make. If your defense give up 5 consecutive touchdowns in a row, do you expect to win the game? Yes or no? That's a yes or no question. Before you even answer, No, you don't. You're not gonna win because the reality is, watch this. You ain't never seen, for me for sure. I ain't never seen a game. Never in my 48 years of living have I seen a game to where the opposing team scores 5 touchdowns in a row. 5. But you know you can't. It's hard to go down and score twice in a row, 3 times in a row. Them people scored 5 touchdowns in a row. They ran all over the field. They threw the ball at will. The man didn't have no pressure, none. So how you expect to win if the other team is doing that? You can't win. That's a formula for destruction from the jump. You can't win. There's no way you can win. And the defense is playing the way they're playing. I don't care. That could have had 500 yards out there. They still was gonna lose. They was gonna still lose. I believe that because the defense never showed up. They never hit the field. They never hit the field. How you have a top 3 defense? You got this. You leading the league in top 3 in interceptions, sacks, all this pass defense and all that, and you didn't even stop the people from the beginning, from kickoff. Then the people, it was so belligerent. They got so disrespectful. The people got down there and went for it. 4th and goal. The people went for it on y'all, man, because they knew you couldn't stop it. That's how disrespectful it was. The people knew you could not stop them. They just went on, went for it. Fuck it, man. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Defense never showed up. You got any given Sunday, you can win or lose. Anybody can win or lose. We see it every day. Anybody can win or lose. But don't come up with all these excuses, you know what I'm saying, as to why you did this or you did that. Sometimes you got to take the heat when the heat is on you. But sometimes the heat ain't on you. The heat ain't on you. You know what I'm saying? I look to see Mike McCarthy gone. If he ain't gone, I'll be shocked. But I can see him gone. I can. But Dak, I don't put this on Dak. I don't put it on Dak. And if you watch this game and you say it's Dak's fault, it's something wrong with you. For real. Something wrong with you. You couldn't have put Brock Purdy. You couldn't have put Lamar Jackson. You couldn't have put what's the boy? Josh. You couldn't have put nobody back there in this game and the defense give up 5 touchdowns in a row and expect to win. You couldn't have put their quarterback in the National Football League back there and your defense give up 5 straight touchdowns and you think you're gonna win. No. It ain't gonna happen, Captain. Ain't gonna happen. C.J. Stroud could have been back there, and it wouldn't have been a different result. And I know you love C.J. I'm a C.J. Stroud fan too, but he couldn't have been up under that center today and that defense give up 5 touchdowns. No, he got his ass whooped too. Facts. I'm all right with you hate that. Matter of fact, I like to hate me personally. I love it. It don't bother me none. I just want you to be real and admit you's a hater. Don't keep on saying, "Oh, I'm not a hater, man. It's just football. Dallas ain't shit." Man, you's a hater. Point blank, you's a hater. And if you say you're not a hater, you in denial. Period. You can dislike somebody without hating, but some of y'all just real live haters, man. That's the facts. You just real live haters. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan. Everybody that know me know I'm not a fan of not now Houston team, but I don't hate them. I'm just not a fan. Period. I ain't got nothing. I don't walk around saying, "Oh man, them hoes trash," or the Rockets trash, or the Texans trash. I don't say that. I'm just not a fan. I go to the games, I watch them and everything. I'm not a fan. Because I don't like their organizations. I like their players. I love some of their players, but I don't like the organization. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. That's just like you saying, "Oh, I don't like the Cowboys because I don't like Jerry Jones." Hell, I don't like him. I'm not a Jerry Jones fan, so I get it. You know what I'm saying? But don't get it confused when you saying you don't like him and you're not a hater. You can dislike him and not be a hater, but some of y'all just pure hate. Y'all just pure haters, man. And I would appreciate it if you just be honest about it. That's all. It's cool. Just say it. Now, I hate them hoes. Say it. It make more sense. You know what I'm saying? It would make more sense as to why some of y'all comments be the way it is. And some of y'all memes and Facebook messages be the way it is. Because you's a hater. At least admit it. It's okay. Just come on out and say it. Man, I hate them hoes. It's cool. I knew it all along. I'm not surprised. You know what I'm saying? But just say it. Just say it. You can't go find me 5 quarterbacks in the National Football League that's better than Dak Prescott. I don't give a damn what you say about what he ain't did in the playoffs or how he ain't did this. Go get me 5 quarterbacks in the National Football League that you would put under center before you put Dak under center. Go get me 5 of them. Bring them to me. Bring them to me. You ain't got to call them out to me. Call me out 5 quarterbacks you would put under center before you would put Dak. And run the stats down to me. Bet you can't find me 5 of them. Bet you can't find me 5 of them. You can't. You can't find them. But the sad part is, watch this. This is the sad reality. Don't matter when you go home. Don't matter when you go home. Don't matter if you go home in the first round, you go home in the second round, or you don't make the playoffs at all. Yeah, it's still at home. You're still at home. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all don't even make the playoffs. You be having your fingers crossed, waiting on the next team to lose so they can be at home with your losing ass. That's how it is. That's how I know you some haters. That's how I know you some haters. But guess what? I'ma just say this here, man. I hope the Texans do well. I hope they go to Baltimore and win. I don't think they're going to do it. But I would rather see them win. I would rather see them win because like I said, I like CJ. I like the coach. I think they got some great young talent. So I would rather see them win because they from my city. I don't think they're going to do it, but I would rather see it happen because I'm a realist. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't bet no money on it, but I would love to see them win it. You know what I'm saying? Now, sounds like somebody but her. Negro, please. You's a hater. That's what you is. You's a hater. You a real live hater. It be coming out in so many different ways. You's a real live Dallas Cowboy hater. And that's cool. There's nothing wrong with it, long as you admit it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be saying I'm not a hater, that's just facts. What's the facts? What's the facts? Because if we speaking about facts, let's speak about facts. Dallas done had a better record than them Texans you cheer for every season that the Texans been in the league. Every year, they done had a better record. Every season, the Texans done been in existence. Dallas done had a better record. But I mean, I'm just saying, we talking about facts, right? We speaking facts, right, partner? I'm just saying. Man, that's good. That tastes real good. But at any rate, I'm just saying, I'm just calling it how I see it, because I know a lot of haters, you know what I'm saying, ain't gonna own up to the hate. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's cool. I don't expect you to own up to it. What he say? Lamar Jackson. Let me see. Let me look at these names. Lamar Jackson, C.J. Stroud, Joe Burrow. Man, stop this here, man. You about to make. First of all, I'm gonna take this as a joke. That's the first. Chris, I'm gonna take this as you just joking with me right now. I'm just gonna assume this a joke. Cause it's first of all, let me just say this here. Cause you might not be joking. Cause you know you's a ride or die Texas fan, so you might not be joking. Number one, I'm gonna give you Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is former MVP, so I'm gonna go with Lamar Jackson, no doubt. C.J. Stroud, ain't no way. Ain't played long enough to be better than that. So you can get him out of there. See, and I like CJ. But CJ ain't in the top 5 right now in the NFL, bro. If you think CJ Stroud is a top 5 NFL quarterback right now, you saying that with your heart and your feelings, because he ain't top 5 right now. Not right now. Now let's go back to the other list. Joe Burrow, stop it. Joe Burrow been hurt all season. And before he got hurt, he wasn't playing worth for shit. He definitely out of there. And if you look at Patrick Mahomes this season right now, he ain't played like a top 5 quarterback in 2023. Go back and look at the stats and go back and look at his numbers, bro. Patrick Mahomes been luckily he probably been in the top 8 or 9, 7, 8 or 9. Now who else you got? Cause that ain't before. So yeah, you definitely need to keep going. Cause 3 of them don't even need to be there. So what else you got? Now you probably should have said Brock Purdy, Josh Allen. Them I probably would have gave you them. But them names right there, dead in the water, partner. Them dead in the water. You need to come up with some more names. You need to come up with some more names. Dak Prescott is an interception waiting to happen. That's funny because he only had 9 in the regular season. I think CJ had 6. I'm just saying, we talking stats, right? I ain't got to Google it. I know. I ain't got to Google it. I already know. I watched, let me tell you something. I saw, not even what I saw. Not even what I saw. Kansas City played like shit. They should have lost yesterday. Miami gave the game away yesterday. They won't win now another game. Kansas City done. They won't win now another game. Dak not top 5, bro. How so? Show me the numbers that say he ain't top 5. I'm listening. I'm waiting. Show me the numbers that say. Matter of fact, I'll show them to you. I'll show them to you. Hold up. Let me get them for you. Let me get them for you. Let me get them for you, because you said Google it. So let me go to it and get it for you. Let me get it for you. Let me see. Top 5 NFL quarterback rankings. Let's do this here. Let's do this here. That's 21 and 21, 22. Let's see what they got. This is what the list say. This is what the list say. This is what the list say. This is what Dak is a playoff choker. I would say that too, but you got a quarterback that's better? You got one that's better? Patrick Mahomes, they got ranked number 1. And that's probably because he's a 2-time Super Bowl champ. But we talking about this season. This season. Number 2, they got Joe Burrow. Then he ain't played enough to be number 2 in 2023. Number 3, they got Lamar Jackson. That's number 3 who they got on the list. You had him at number 1. Number 4, they got Jalen Hurts. I don't even need to get into Jalen Hurts because we all saw what happened with Philadelphia this year. But I like Jalen. Jalen, my boy. I rock with Jalen Hurts. Number 5, they got Josh Allen at number 5. And they got Dak Prescott at number 6. This the list. This the list. This the list right here. This the list. So, I can't get this. First of all, listen, man. How do it look? Let's say something that makes sense. How can you name me players on the list that ain't playing? How can you give me somebody on the list that ain't even playing? How? How can you give them to me? They ain't playing. Let's go. This is Fox Sports. I'm sorry. That's Fox Sports. Let's go by statistics. Statistics. QB in 2023. See, I knew I was gonna get a whole lot of dialogue on this here. Whole lot of dialogue. Now watch this here. We on statistics. This statistics. This is the top 4 quarterbacks. Number 1, Dak Prescott. 4,516 yards. Passer rating, 105.9. Let me put this closer. You see that? Since you talking about facts. Y'all talking about facts. These the facts. See, that say Google right there. You see that? See that right there? Number 2, Josh Allen. 92.2. That's passer rating. Yards, 4,306. Patrick Mahomes. 4,183 yards. He damn near 400 yards behind Dak. Passer rating 92.6. Brock Purdy is number 3. Number 3. That's the top. That's the top 4, bro. That's the top 4. That's the top 4. I'm just giving it to you how like you said, Google. That's Google. You know what I'm saying? I'm just explaining. Fox Sports misinformation. They show his misinformation because Google got him at number 1. Google got Dak rated number 1. See that? Ranked number 1. That's Google. But here's the thing. That's neither here nor there, man. That's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. I don't care nothing about that because at the end of the day, It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and it is what it is. So I'm not worried about none of that shit there. I don't mind the people that don't like Dallas. I don't mind the people that hate Dallas. None of that don't matter to me. That's passing. Oh, okay. Let's go to interceptions. How about that? You want to go to interceptions? Let's see. Statistics of NFL. Let's see. Interceptions. Because I seen somebody say something about interception. He's an interception magnet or something like that. I did see that on there. I saw that on there. Let's see. Most interceptions. Lamar Jackson had 7. That's the less. Dak had 9. Let's see. Brock Purdy had 11. Mahomes had 14. Jalen Hurts had 15. Josh Allen had 18. Who else? Matthew Stafford had 11. Who else? Who else did y'all mention? Yeah, that's it. That's it. So that's stats. When you talking about stats. Look here, man. I don't mind. Like I said, I don't mind y'all hating. It's cool. I don't feel no type of way about it because I know you're real live haters anyway. You just undercover. Instead of just coming on out and saying you's a hater, you know what I mean? You giving me all this other sideways, behind the back. Hey, man, it's all good. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I want the Texans to do well. I hope they win. I hope CJ have a hell of a game. You know what I'm saying? I like him a lot. I like Tank Dell a lot. I think he's a stud. I hope when he come back, he recovers real fast. You know what I'm saying? But the one thing about me, I'm a realist, man. I'm going to always be a realist. I'm going to call it like I see it, point blank, period. The defense was the cause of the game to go the way it went, and that's that. You can blame Dak all you want. It wasn't Dak's fault. This one don't go on Dak. I want that. I got a hat to match it already. I want that. Get me. I want a law. I want a medium. Give me a medium, bro. I got to have a medium. This is a medium right here. This is a medium. I got to have a medium, man. Make sure I get that, man. Myles Garrett is better than Parsons. Maybe. Myles Garrett been playing longer, so he may be better than Parsons. He may be. I'm not gonna say he's not. He may be. The numbers may say he is. Myles Garrett is a beast, so he could be better than Michael Parsons. He definitely been playing long. Michael Parsons has a bigger ceiling, but I'm not gonna disagree with you and say Myles Garrett ain't better than Michael Parsons. He may very well be. But you know what? Myles Garrett got his ass kicked. The Texans did something, showed Myles Garrett up. He didn't do anything in that game. Just like Parsons didn't do anything in this game. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I really thought this was y'all. Everybody thinks that, bro. I mean, let me tell you something. I know how much y'all love the Texans, bro. I know how much y'all ride with the Texans, win, lose, or draw. I know how much y'all was still cheering for them when they got blowed out, when they lost, when this happened, when CJ went down. That's what happens when you're a true fan. Hey, man, it's cool. I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's not an issue for me. You feel me? So I understand how you can be ride or die fans. I get it. But be realist about it. That's all I'm saying. Be realist. Don't be no ride or die fan when it benefits you. Be real about it. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? Had Dallas won this game, y'all still would have came up with excuses as to why they won. Still would have been excuses. Oh, they won because they played at home. Wait till they get on the road. They're going to get their ass whooped. It don't matter when you lose. You can win. You can lose week 1, week 2, week 3. A loss is a loss. If you don't go to the Super Bowl and win the chip, none of that shit don't matter. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Period. They done won today, win next week, go play San Francisco or somebody and lose. What's going to be the difference? It's going to be the same thing. Y'all have been talking shit all the way up until they got to San Francisco. Oh, they ain't playing nobody. Wait till they see San Francisco. Wait till they get to San Francisco. San Francisco going to get on that. It's going to be the same hate. So what the difference is? Don't matter. Them niggas still getting them millions of dollars and we still sitting there talking about why they suck and why this and why that and all this and that and the third. So that shit don't make no difference, man. Point blank period. Don't matter. You like your team, root for them, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. I'm not going to hate on your team. I'm not a hater. So your team suck, they suck. My team sucked tonight. I take that. The defense played like the bad news Bears play. So I can take that L and be okay with it. You know what I'm saying? The next season, guess what? I'm gonna be saying, hey man, this our year. We gonna come on, we're gonna try to get it again. We don't get it, we don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But for anybody in America, and I'm gonna let y'all go. Anybody in America who's honest with themselves and real with themselves. If you watching me right now and you sitting there saying, I'm not a hater, you was a goddamn lie, man. Anybody who knows anything about the Dallas Cowboys knows Dallas get hated on more than any team in the National Football League. And if you sitting there saying, no, they don't, you was a damn lie. Some of y'all hate Dallas for the wrong reason. You know, some of y'all got friends or people right now you don't like and you hate and you don't even know why. Somebody asks you right now, man, why you don't like that nigga? Man, I don't know. He ain't never did nothing to me. I just don't like that nigga. Why? Why? He ain't never did nothing to you. Why you don't like him? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I mean, just call it what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being honest. Dallas get all that we America's team we is. But don't get mad at us because the America call us they fucking team. That's what they call it. It ain't our fault. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Win, lose, or draw. They gonna still be America's team. That's the fact. You know what I'm saying? Apply for a I don't need no Texans application, bro. I'm not a Texans fan. I'm not a fan, bro. I like the players, but I'm not a fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan. I live in Houston, Texas, bro. Ride or die. I'm a rock for the city for shit show. But I'm not a Texan fan, bro. I'm not a Houston Rockets fan. Anybody that knows me know that. But I wear the gear. I go to the game and shit. Yeah, I do all that. I'm not tripping. But I'm not a fan. I want to see them win because they from my city. But I'm not a fan. I ain't a fan, bro. I'm just not a fan. You know what I'm saying? You know how many people live in the city and root for another team? A lot of people do that shit. It happens. It's all over the place. A lot of people do it. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean I don't like other teams. I've been liking the Cowboys since Danny White was playing quarterback and we was watching them on Thanksgiving. That's how long I've been a fan. I ain't gonna not be a fan because you don't like them. I don't rock like that player. I like the Cowboys. Always have. Always will. Gonna take it how I take it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take the good with the bad. Whatever you say don't matter. We still got the rings. We still got the chips. We still got the nice stadium. We still got it, bro. Win, lose, or draw, we still got it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Fuck around and they get rid of Mike McCarthy. I'm just saying. Watch out. Something real exotic might pop out. Then y'all gonna really be mad. But I tell you this here, I'd be willing to bet. I'd be willing to bet some money. See, I like this playoff chokers and yeah, I like all them slugs. I like all that. But I tell you what. Let's make a bet. All you Texans fans, let's make a bet. Let's see who wins the chip first. Dallas or Houston? Bet something. Matter of fact, we ain't even got to go as far as who wins the chip. Next season, we can bet something on who go the farthest, who win the most games. We can do that. Whatever you want to do. Houston Texans versus Dallas Cowboys. Call it. And I'm talking to Texas, whoever. If you arrive, I'm not talking about what they do against other teams. I'm talking about Houston Texans and Dallas Cowboys, mano y mano. Since y'all talking that shit, what's up? What's up? You think the Texans C.J. Stroud is a better quarterback than that, and you think Houston Texans is a better team than Dallas? Put your money where your mouth at. Now, I ain't talking about no one game. We can bet on that too, but I'm not talking about no one game. I'm talking about the season. Who have a better season? Who come out with a better season, with a better record, with a better finish? That's what I'm talking about. And if you want, if we can go so far as we can go to quarterback performance. Who performed better? Which quarterback performed better? Who have a better year, CJ or Dak? We can do that too. I'm all right with any of it. I'm all right with any of it because I know them Texans ain't going to be better than the Cowboys. I don't give a damn what you say. It ain't going to happen. No matter how many times Dallas lose in the playoffs, them Houston Texans is not going to be better than the Dallas Cowboys. I know it. That what you just put? Y'all schedule easy next year. I know it. I know it. Excuses like assholes. Everybody got one. I know it. It's gonna sound good any way you look at it. Matter of fact, we'll skip next year and go to next year. How about that? When the schedule get a little tougher and easier for y'all, it ain't gonna matter, bro. Houston ain't gonna never have no better record than Dallas. Period. Never. The only time Dallas gonna have a better record than Houston is the Dallas Mavericks and the Houston Rockets. That's the only time. Bet some. Put your money where your mouth at. Guaranteed. Let's do it. Call it out. Let's do it. However you want to do it. However you want to do it. Texans, Cowboys. Let's do it. Let's do it. I bet you. Matter of fact, the Texans ain't gonna never win 12 games. They ain't gonna never win 12 games. Never. They ain't gonna never win no 12 games. Division too tough. Never. Division too tough. They ain't gonna never be no 12 game winners. And you know it like I know it. And CJ still. CJ that dude. He that dude. You know it. You know I ain't lying. CJ that dude. But guess what? Ain't gonna happen, Captain. Ain't gonna happen, Captain. Ain't gonna happen, Captain. And I'm just being honest. If we being real, let's be real. Ain't gonna happen. No way, no how. Ain't gonna happen, bro. You forget it. And I want to see the Texans do extremely well, bro. I want to see it with everything in my heart. I love to see anybody tell you when I'm around. They're around me and I'm watching the game. I'm rooting for the Texans, except when they playing, unless they playing the Cowboys. I'm rooting for them. I want to see them win. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. I want to see them do well. When I'm at the games, I'm rooting for them to win. I want to see CJ do well. I want to see D'Amico do well. I want to see Tank Dell do well. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that, bro. I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? But just guess what? Just because I want to see it don't mean I'm going to see it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not winning 12 games. CeeDee Lamb want to leave the coach. Bro, really? You sound like them white folks, bro. You sound like them white folks, bro. The coach probably is gone. He may be gone in the morning. We may wake up in the morning and it be flash across ESPN that Mike McCarthy's then decided to leave. He resigned or they agreed to part ways. That shit might be on the first thing smoking in the morning. It wouldn't surprise nobody, bro. It wouldn't. But CeeDee Lamb, that man ain't going nowhere. Him and Dak gonna be together for a minute, bro. That man had 132 catches. 132. As much as a person want to win, bro, that man had 132 catches. Do you know how much money that resonated into? Man had 132 catches. That man led the NFL in catching, bro, in pass receptions. That ain't no easy feat, man. The people ain't going nowhere, man. Just stay tuned. Watch what I tell you. But anyway, I done had enough of it, man. I done had enough of it. Y'all post, if you're a real hater, post on my timeline. I'm a real hater, man. I expose yourself. That way I know it's you, man. Just go and put I'm a real true hater, man. You know what I'm saying? And that be that. How can you say, first of all, see this when I know a person don't be know what they talking about. How can you say Dallas Cowboys need to clean house? Them people was 12-5 the last 3 seasons. Do you know how hard it is to win 12 games in the NFC? Them people was 12-5 the last 3 years, man. 12-5. And you talking about clean house? Say something that makes sense, man. Because that what you saying don't make none at all. That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. You don't clean house when you go 12-5. You know, matter of fact, you know how many teams this season was 12-5? Don't worry. I'll wait. Come on, man. Stop playing. Say something that makes sense. I'm out here, man. I'm going to give me some rest, man. It's 30 something degrees outside, man. I'm gonna put on me some clothes, man, some thermals and stuff, and I might watch me a movie or something. I'm out here, man. Y'all some haters, man. Real live haters, man.